Alright, let's dive right into it. The buzz around Meghan Markle has always been electric, but the 2025 Time 100 Gala? That was a whole different level of drama. Picture this, the red carpet is rolled out, the lights are blaring, and there's Meghan, dressed to the nines in a stunning white gown that screams royalty. She's there, looking to reclaim her place among Hollywood's elite. But then, bam! Enter Taraji P. Henson, an actress known for her fierce authenticity. In a moment that was anything but accidental, Taraji turned her back on Meghan. Can you imagine the shockwaves rippling through the crowd? Photographers captured every second, and it was clear, this was more than just a missed opportunity for a photo op. It was a public statement. Taraji, in a single pivot, signaled that Meghan's royal past didn't hold the sway it once did. Let's break this down. Meghan's entrance was all about making a statement. She wanted to align with the Hollywood heavyweights, to show everyone that she still belonged to that world. But it backfired spectacularly. We've seen Meghan try to navigate this space before, but this time, it was as if the universe conspired to remind her she's no longer that untouchable royal. Taraji's move was intentional. This wasn't just a celebrity snub, it was a clear message, authenticity over entitlement. And let's talk about the optics. Meghan's gown, dripping in royal insignia, felt misplaced. In a room filled with people who built their names from hard work and grit, her attire screamed, "Look at me, I'm still a princess." But in reality, that was a tone-deaf move. The Hollywood crowd values realness, and Meghan's attempt to cling to her royal identity came off as desperate, even outdated. Insiders noted that throughout the evening, Meghan tried to network with big names like Blake Lively, Serena Williams, and Ryan Reynolds. But those interactions were brief, almost surface level. It was clear that the warmth she expected was absent. She was trying to maneuver through the night like a seasoned pro, but the reality was stark. Her influence was dwindling, and the world was watching. Social media exploded with commentary after Taraji's snub. Videos were dissected, and viewers pointed out Meghan's awkwardness, her forced smile, and that lingering moment after the rejection. It was a spectacle, showcasing a woman who, for all her efforts, seemed increasingly disconnected from the vibrant world of Hollywood she once inhabited with ease. Behind the scenes, whispers confirmed what many were feeling. One guest, who chose to remain anonymous, summed it up perfectly: this crowd respects achievement, not entitlement. And there it was, the core of the issue. Meghan was in a space where her title meant little, and her need to project royalty was met with skepticism. Let's not forget the underlying tension in the room. While Meghan was trying to navigate her way back into Hollywood's good graces, others were thriving, building their legacies without the need for a royal title. They had earned their places, and here was Meghan, frantically trying to reclaim hers. The contrast was glaring. As the night unfolded, Meghan's attempts at mingling felt increasingly forced. She moved from group to group, but the warmth she sought was elusive. People were polite but distant. It was as if the room collectively understood that the former royal was out of touch, trying to fit into a world that had moved on without her. And what about the fashion? Her gown, while stunning, was a constant reminder of her past. It was a visual representation of someone trying to hold on to a status that was slipping away. The Hollywood elite are all about reinvention, yet here was Meghan, seemingly stuck in a narrative that no longer resonated. The tension didn't just stop at her attire. It permeated her conversations, her interactions, and ultimately, her entire presence at the gala. The Hollywood crowd is savvy. They can sense when someone is trying too hard, and in Meghan's case, that was painfully evident. As the evening drew to a close, the lingering feeling was one of disappointment, not just for Meghan, but for what her journey had become. The gala was meant to celebrate achievement, innovation, and authenticity, but for Meghan, it was a stark reminder of the chasm that had formed between her past and her present. It's fascinating, isn't it? How quickly the narrative can shift. Meghan once basked in the glow of royal status, but now she was left grappling with the reality that in Hollywood, it's all about what you've done lately. And on that night, it was clear that what she had was a fading reputation, struggling to keep pace with those who had built their careers on merit, not title. In the end, the 2025 Time 100 Gala will be remembered not just for its star-studded guest list but for the stark reality it highlighted. The world of Hollywood is unforgiving, and authenticity reigns supreme. Meghan Markle, for all her royal connections, found herself on the outside looking in, a reminder that titles mean little in a space where real achievement and authenticity are the currency of respect. This was a moment that echoed through the night, and as the lights dimmed and the stars faded, one thing was clear. Meghan Markle's quest for relevance in Hollywood is far from over, but the path ahead is fraught with challenges. The question remains, will she adapt, or will she continue to struggle against a tide that has long since moved on? Only time will tell, but for now, the spotlight remains on her, and the world is watching closely.